Hey, have you ever met the Uncle Ricos of this world? And if you've ever watched, one of my favorite movies, man, is Napoleon Dynamite. And I love Napoleon Dynamite. If you haven't watched it, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. But on there's the character Uncle Rico. And Uncle Rico is, all he talks about, man, is what he did back in high school. Like how good of an athlete he was back in high school, like 20 years ago. I mean, he's an old man now, or older guy. And all he talks about is, I used to be able to throw a football over that mountain. He talks about what he used to be able to do. All he does is he talks about the wins. And down here in the South, man, there's a lot of people here that live in this town in Lake Charles where I live. And there's a lot of people here, man, that they played for LSU. And so within 30 seconds of meeting them, man, they'll tell you in a minute, hell, within 10 seconds, they'll let you know that they played for LSU. And all they seem to talk about, man, is what they did back in the days. 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And when I was playing, it was it. And man, we played this game like this and we won this championship. That's all they talk about. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, that's all fine and good, but have you done anything? Have you won? Have you done anything else in the 10, 20, 30 years, in the 3 decades since you've played? But then there's the other guy too, man. There's the other guy that suffered a terrible tragedy. He fell. Tremendous setback. He fell down and he never got back up. He never found that win again. I'm convinced that life's a game of opposites. It really is. I mean, when you lose, how willing are you to get back up and try to find that win again? It's not guaranteed, but how willing are you to the opportunity for the win? Tom Bilyeu says the struggle is guaranteed, success is not. But how willing are you, when you lose, how willing are you, no matter what happened, how willing are you to stand back up, man, and subject yourself to the struggle again. Subject yourself to the tension again. Subject yourself to the risk of possibly losing again. But somewhere in there, man, there's a win. But then when you win, see, here's the twist. When you win, how willing are you to expose yourself to the risk of a loss? See, when you win, what do you normally want to do? Hell, let's keep the thing going, right? When you win, all you want to do is keep winning. That's human nature. I mean, it's like down here in the South, let's say bon temps roulette, let the good times roll, right? You want to keep that winning streak going, but here's the twist, man. Here's where you get lulled to sleep. You become selective in who you start working with. You become judgmental in which customer you're going to grab. You try to cherry pick off the phone list which clients I'm going to call. You work off the easy customer list. You find the easy path. You work the path of least resistance, no longer most resistance. See, you shield yourself from the possible risk of a loss. And that's when things get worse for you. When you win, find your loss. Yeah. When you win, find your loss. It's not that you want to lose today, but are you willing to fail? See, failure is not a sign of your personal worth. Failure is a sign of your effort. It just means the timing's not quite there. The pieces to the puzzle aren't quite there. It sometimes means that, dude, you got to elevate your game. Everything that you've been winging it up until now, that time for winging, if you want to go to another level, you can no longer wing it, man. You got to be a pro. So when you win, dude, find your loss. See, in every win, there's a loss. Yeah, it may have resulted in a sale, but also somewhere in there was a loss, meaning that a customer asked you a question you didn't know the answer to. But somehow, man, you bridged that gap and you came through and it resulted. It doesn't mean you ignore that, man. There's a loss right there. Find that. Find that, detect that right there and fix that. See, that's that win. Don't get lulled to sleep thinking, okay, well, I made the sale, so I don't have to worry about, okay, well, this worked. Okay, well, I lost this much weight. Okay, I saved this much money, so I'm good. Okay, I got this promotion. That's a win, but there's a loss in there somewhere, dude. And you got to find it. You got to find it, because somewhere in there's some areas that you're not quite competent at. And stop fooling yourself. But then the other side of that, in every loss. See, in every win there's a loss, but in every loss, bro, there's a win. That's right. Yeah, you didn't handle that customer well. No, it didn't result in a sale. Just because you lost the result, just because the result's not there, doesn't mean there ain't a win in there. So, okay, it didn't result in a sale itself, but when the customer came, he asked me a question I knew the answer to. Okay, I didn't get the appointment on the phone call, but I was able to, when they tried to put me off saying, hey, I'm going to have to get back to you another time, I kept them on the phone and I got some more answers. See, somewhere in there, I didn't sell the warranty, okay? They didn't buy my product, but also when they came in, they came in with a head full of steam, not wanting to buy. But I kept the deal together, and it resulted in the overall. It resulted in a sale. Maybe I didn't get to sell my product, but also in there, I lost on that, but I won because I kept the deal together. See, in every win, bro, there's a loss. In every loss, there's a win. It's about not being ever satisfied. What my buddy Patrick Tenney says is it's that perpetual hunger. And when something perpetuates, meaning it flips, and when it flips, it gets bigger, it gets bigger, it gets bigger, and it's never being satisfied. See, what it is it's win-lose, lose-win. See, in the win, you look for the loss. In the loss, you look for the win. And that's the thing, my friends, that keeps you going. That's the thing that keeps you going. That's the thing that keeps you growing. You never park in life. Yes, you fall down, but you get the hell back up. Yes, you win, but also you subject yourself to also possibly failing, to looking like a fool, to being embarrassed at times, to it not all coming together. It's okay, man. You don't win forever, and you don't lose forever, unless you choose to, unless you start playing it safe. Unless you stop looking for the struggle. I want you to go win today. Hell yeah, go win today. Go out there and tear some ass and win the day. Go win. But also, stay open to the losses along the way. I'll see you next time in the sales life.